Hey gang, I wanted to shoot you this video about track workouts. Krista, who are these things for?
Anyone doing high rocks, but for everyone who's not doing high rocks, if you want to get faster, these workouts are for you.
There is a time and place for all different types of runs. We do a lot of running here in the gym, but for anyone that wants to really do an event or be able to run more than a 5K distance, you will need to supplement some running on your own. We prioritize speed over everything else. Proper form, and then proper form done quickly. So these workouts are for those of you that want to get fast.
When and how often to do it?
Great question. You should do these once a week. They will live on Sundays in your app, all right? Because that's the only day we have nothing else programmed. But you don't have to do them on Sunday. You can literally do them any day of the week. The biggest thing is that you commit to doing them and then consistently get them done on a weekly basis, and maybe not stack them up with same-day workouts. Like, let this be a dedicated day that you can go out and just focus on running.
How to do the workout.
Making me do all the talking. I see. So the workouts are structured as AMRAPs. They start small and they build progressively over time. The first week was a 21-minute AMRAP, 200-meter intervals, 60-second rest, and then get as many of those done as you can in the 21-minute time frame. You can see that in the second week, all we did was bump the time domain up to 23 minutes, kept everything else the same, but you should be able to run at least one, if not two more laps. So there will always be something changing by about 10% on a weekly basis, be it the distance, the rest, or the amount of time that you have to get stuff done. And that will be built over a 12-week program, ending with 1,000-meter repeats, minimal rest over the course of an hour. Okay, so please don't go in there and bastardize these workouts and chop them up and make them your own just because you ran a track before. Awesome. All right, so if we want you to start small, and go fast. And trust me, 20 minutes of sprint work will whoop your ass. So do it, all right? I'm gonna get you on this one. Let's see. Track your results. Should we do it?
Yes,
how do we do it?
on Sundays. So the workouts are going to live on Sundays, so you should see an option to track your results same day. So just scroll back, scroll forward, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, and if you have, hopefully look at the workout before you show up at the track. That way, if you have questions, you can message us or ask on Facebook. But we were pretty descriptive on what you're supposed to do, so do that. And then if you did that, record it on that day. If you jump in on this program anything later than week one, go back to week one and start. There's a goal to hit and a minimum standard that must be met before you advance to the next week. Don't keep adding distance and volume and length of repetition if you can't master the smaller distances. And that doesn't mean anything bad if you can't, because you'll only get better by working on the thing that you need to work on. So, what else we got? Why a track?
Well, terrain, distance, and logistics. I'm going to speak to distance being the optimal one. Most tracks are going to be 400 meters minus Miracosta. It is not 400 meters, but most tracks generally, if they have track and field, if they have cross country, that track is 400 meters. This week, as you can see, the workout is 200 meters. We're going to incrementally increase by 200 meters each week, potentially. So you're going to need that that distance to measure easily each workout. And for a workout like we did this week, where it's 200s and we have that 1 minute of rest program where you're supposed to keep moving, someone like Mike can fast walk 100 meters around the track, whereas I was able to walk straight across the track in a slower walk and then start my 200 again. So you have an easy point of reference on the track each time, where to start, where to stop, and easy to measure. Terrain, you're not dealing with pedestrians, rocks, you're not on a trail, and everyone should be moving in the same direction because it's a track.
Yeah, and it's much more forgiving than running on asphalt as well. So it'd be more healthy for your feet. And with just you out there, you can really focus on your form and your speed and your breathing. That's what you should be focused on.
Yes.
Try no ear pods, no music. Focus on what you're doing for those 45 to 60 second bouts. Awesome. Well, what do we need to get this done?
First and foremost, you need to watch. These aren't fancy. They're really easy to use. you could probably grab a watch for $30 from Walmart and it would do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, a simple Timex like Ironman watch would get the job done, except you would have to write down your splits. It won't. I don't know if it'll remember them for you. We have lower level Garmin's. They're not super expensive. Start, stop, split lap, very simple. It just beams it over to our phone, which is really convenient. I know a lot of people have Apple Watches, Google Watches. They do that too, but sometimes you have to download special apps to do it. I would look at the workout before you get to the track, and look at your timing device before you get to the track. Otherwise, you can very easily get frustrated because you don't know how to use it. We want all your energy spent on running and not playing with your tech.
And running shoes. That's it. That's all you need. Perfect.
So do the work, have some fun. It's not super complicated. Track your results, ask your questions, and let's get fast. Let's do it.